If you doubt my message about rapture not being the disappearance of people into the air, I want to consider this. Consider that no one knows the hour and the time, but we are very certain it is now. Okay. If rapture is actually the disappearance of people into the air, as many Christians believe in and many great men of God believe in, what is making these men still keeping to their wealth when it's evident that the time is coming so close? What can they back up by preaching the message of riches, wealth, prosperity when a time is coming for your wealth to be what? To lose value without a mark. If you are a great man of God, you have 1 billion in your bank account, and in the next 10 years, and God tells you the next 10 years rapture is coming. One who has 1 billion will start using it now so that after 10 years, that money will not be there in the bank. That's the simple common sense I want to put in here. We are preaching and promoting wealth because we don't have any other gospel to preach. We don't know how to prepare the people for this great tribulation. Even if you are to disappear, are you so confident you will disappear? In a generation like this where everyone is just so bad and unrighteous, are you so confident that you are the elect or to be taken in the sky? Before you prepare, have a plan B. If you are not taken, what will you do? Because it's certain in the scriptures, there are some people who will fight and have victory over that mark. And so there is no disappearance. God is putting a test to everyone to see who denies and who accepts. Don't let the church deceive you. Don't let your man of God deceive you. Don't let any preacher of any kind deceive you in times like this. Any man who preaches wealth, prosperity, and riches is taking you to hell. As a matter of fact, I've given my own based on my knowledge given to me by the Spirit. You think you're taking from the poor people and you are enriching yourself. You think you're a great businessman. You think you're a pastor. You don't believe in sharing. You don't do charity. The churches ignore that part of charity. Yes, I've given you the reason. It's an upside down cross. None of us in the church is righteous because of this system. We have allowed money to corrupt it. I want to add something to it. What if the money you are looking for right now happens to lose the value as in having the mark? What is your advice? How are you preparing the Christians that are following you towards the great tribulation? You make them to feel like they'll disappear. At that time, you understand that your pastor never cared for you. As I hear the preaching of these great men of God, I feel like, wow. But the issue is that they lack direction. Lacking direction means that you can be doing your best. Without direction, you are doing nothing. Christ, Jesus Christ, who was the Son of God, or who is the Son of God, needed direction. Who was John the Baptist? John the Baptist was destined to create the way for him. He is Christ. He could do anything. When he met John the Baptist in the river baptizing, what was the message of John the Baptist? Feeding the poor, giving to the poor. That was the message Jesus Christ came, because it was prophesied in the past that what he will bring good news to the poor. John the Baptist preached, give, you have 2 shoes, give to the poor. It's not about spiritually poor. No, it's physical, materialistic riches and sharing. That's the gospel of Christ. He stick to that gospel till the end. So common sense is not common. I'm talking because I've heard great men of God that I'm ashamed to call their names. Men that have actually, they are leading people. But the fun is that they are not preparing people towards what's coming. Because if they knew what's coming, they will seek for direction. So that they will prepare. It's a procedure that will take time. And then before you understand that, okay, you are left in a trap wall, you will see people somewhere where you cannot go there. Just like now, there are places you cannot go there. They are locked down that you cannot go there. There will be a kind of spiritual lockdown. You cannot pass to where God has tested. It will be by grace too. But actually, this is a call and a reminder to all those who are listening. I don't care if just one person listens to my message, but I'm confident that what I'm releasing what's in me as instructed by the Spirit. And I will use any scriptures. If I have any person who actually argues and you want to prove scriptures, I will tell you something about God. The Bible is a book that has been translated, even though many things have not been manipulated inside. But there is something about editing and editions. If you see rapture in the sky, also see the stars that will fall on earth. One star is bigger than the earth. Do you mean all the stars in the sky will fall on earth? Is it not good for you to understand that all the host of heaven will come down from heaven to earth? Judgment will take place on earth. That's why it's called the judgment day, where God will punish both the body and the soul. That's who God is.